In this video, I'm going to show you how I rewrapped an LTZ400 quad four-wheeler seat. As you can see, the foam and the seat cushion is pretty roached out. So we're going to install this new seat cushion supplied by the customer. And what I like to do is lay the seat cover out over the seat before we get started and make sure that everything looks like it's going to line up properly. So this one's good to go. Set the seat cover off to the side. And now we're going to grab a flathead screwdriver. And what you want to do is reach behind each staple and gently pry up on them. And you just want them to pop out on one side. You just have to go along the edge of the seat. We're going to fast forward here, but you have to do this to each and every one of the staples. Once we get that done, we are going to remove the old seat cover from around the cushion. Just pry it up over the staples that are sticking up. And here you can see how bad the seat cover actually looks, and we can look at the foam and see what we're dealing with. The old seat cover you can throw away. Now what we're going to do is take a pair of snips, and I like to just grab a hold of them gently and pull up. They grip really well as long as you don't squeeze them too tight and cut the staple. Once that's done, you're going to want to clean the seat off and clean your workstation off so you have a nice spot to keep going, as this makes a little bit of a mess. What we did here to fix the old seat cushion is I took a sample piece of cushion and cut it out the shape of what's missing. And then we're going to use some spray adhesive to secure it to the old foam there. You have to wait for it to dry and get tacky, so give it a moment before you press it on. Once I got it pressed on and in position, I just wanted it to stay there, so I wrapped some electrical tape around it because it's a little stretchy, and that seemed to be good enough just to hold the foam in place. I wasn't trying to squish the foam down or anything, but whatever works in this situation. The next step is going to be stretching the new seat cover over your seat pan, and you really have to stretch this sort of tight. You want to make sure you got enough flex there in the middle, but you're going to start from front to back. Right now I'm just getting the seat cover in position, and then we're going to stretch it really tightly over the back edge of the seat cushion and tack it down. Then what we're going to do is flip the seat cushion around and pull tight again, and we're going to tack it in the front. After that, you're going to want to find a middle section and basically do it the same as front to back. You're going to go side to side. So exact opposite from the side you're pulling on. You're going to want to pull it tight, tack it down, and then pull the other side tight and then tack it down. After that, you're going to pick another middle section. So go halfway between where your staples are and pull it tight, and then do the exact opposite to the opposite side. You want to pull it as nice and evenly as possible, and you don't want to work too much in one area and cause the seat cover to bunch up. You're just going to continue to work your way around the seat cover from side to side and front to back, continually splitting the difference between the staples and working in that area. As you get one or two staples in, you're going to want to move to another section so that you can distribute the fabric evenly. You may have to work around certain objects on the seat pan, but do the best you can to stretch it tightly around those areas. If the fabric sticks out too much in the end around the cushions on the bottom of the seat pan, you can trim them at the end. Make sure you have plenty of staples because you will go through quite a few. Once you're done stretching the fabric out, you can go around and just staple in between each staple to make sure that the fabric is secured all the way around the seat pan. At the end, it should look something like this, where the seat cover is stretched nice and tightly around the seat cushion with no major wrinkles or issues. This is a relatively cheap repair, so get it done.